We're gonna race.
Bottom of the...
You're a mess! I can't breathe.
Don't want to live off freaking salads like y'all want me to.
No, big the bacon inside the lasagna.
Girl, you fat.
I'm Amy.
And I'm Tammy.
Okay, how have I not talked about these two gorgeous gals? Today we take a great leap into the very folded chasms that are these two ladies, Amy and Tammy.
Between the two of us, me and Tammy probably weigh at least 1,000 pounds.
Ow.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I need to warn you that this video isn't something to laugh at. You're not allowed to laugh during this video. Do you know what'll happen if you laugh during this video? These two big gals will turn up in the middle of the night under your bed, and as you're sleeping, they will crawl up from the deep dark shadows under your Posturepedic and they will lick the toe jam from your feet. You better believe that's a threat. But first, ladies and gentlemen, this video is brought to you by the great people at Aston James. I'm very pleased to announce my flagship partnership with Aston James Products. They are the world's first luxury men's hair and skincare brand to offer free, yes that's right, free, trial kits delivered straight to your door. All you have to pay for is the shipping and handling. The rest is covered by Aston James. And here's a fun fact, Aston James's founder is actually the first ever male influencer, the great man, the beautiful man, Fabio. These guys have the ultimate range of products for gentlemen, and that includes vitamin-infused day creams, eye creams, night creams, exfoliators, mineral-infused facial mists, as well as luxury shampoos and conditioners loaded up with thickening compounds and organic extracts. Their three signature kits include Skin Perfection for the day, Night Performance for the evening, and the hair and body kit that you can use around the clock. These premium luxury men's skin and hair products are also certified organic, cruelty-free, ethically sourced, and sustainably packaged. You also get an optimal product use booklet with your free kit so you know how to get the most out of your products. And as if that wasn't enough, these guys will also donate $1 from every sale to the great people from the Black Dog Institute looking after men's mental health. Now these kits are exclusive for the Australian customers, but I'll tell you this, these guys are even going to, just for this channel, send these worldwide. Fabio himself has announced that he will be giving away a total of $1 million worth of kits, limited 3 kits per customer, and the donations of $1 from all the sales to men's mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, they will go incredibly fast, and yes, I said ladies, because ladies, you can buy this for your man as well. And if you want to skip the trial and go straight to the real thing, use the code word HOTBUTTER. Written like that to get 25% off. What a great deal. And if you tell them that I sent you, you get an extra free gift as well. That is absolutely unbeatable. Ladies and gentlemen, let's support those who support us. Now, back to the video.
So we decided that we're gonna have weight loss surgery.
Mom, we're doing the bariatric surgery.
I don't think you make it. I think you'll chicken out.
So these two sisters weigh in at 1,000 pounds. That's 450 kilos. That's 4.5 of me. 4.5? Yeah, sure, that's close enough. 4.5 of me. And they are a part of a TV series. Yes, it's a series. I thought it was just a once-off, but it's a series, a TV series called 1,000 Pound Sisters, which is currently on season 3. Now, the whole point of the show is basically, they are trying to lose enough weight to get gastric bypass surgery to lose more weight. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it is better to lose the weight on your own because it strengthens you mentally and allows you to keep the weight off longer. But if that's what you got to do to stay alive, then that's what you got to do to stay alive.
In order to get approved for surgery, we need to lose a lot of weight.
What about Big Daddy? That has to go.
Oh, did I mention these two have an OnlyFans? Where they basically got like this big double-ended dildo and they both get into wheelchairs and reverse into each other and they watch it disappear. That's not entirely true. In fact, it's not true at all, but I wish it was. Now, I understand that some people may say that I'm being very rude here, and I am in many senses. Tammy and Amy are at death's door. Look at Tammy here. Oh, sorry, that's Tess Holliday, a ginormous plus-size model who is respected and basically championed for being extremely obese. But Tammy is the bad person. Isn't that weird? By the way, TLC knows what they're doing here. Have a look at the thumbnails they choose to use on these videos. Wow, beautiful and respectful. Now that's a flattering angle. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Will she or won't she eat the baby? Find out next week on 1,000 Pound Sisters. Now there are hundreds of videos about these two on TLC, America, UK, Australia. I don't know where to start. Traditionally with these videos, I'd go from the very start to the beginning. But it's hard when there's hundreds of these. I don't want to make an hour-long video putting shit on these big fat fatties. But what I will do is basically pick my favorite moments and review them for you. But for context, here is basically what happened. They both wanted to lose weight, but at the end of the first season, Tammy actually gained 60 pounds. Her sister Amy lost a shit ton of pounds though. She was 150 pounds lighter and good fucking on her, and she fell pregnant. How beautiful. Now you know the synopsis. They're trying to lose weight, they failed, etc, etc. One had a baby, the other's still huge. Here's some clips.
The biggest fear I have going to the pool is walking down the stairs.
I'm really scared that I might fall.
But I can't let it keep happening to me.
That must be horrible to have that much fear just walking down the stairs. I know paraplegics that have more confidence with stairs than those two.
One step there. Come on, you can do it.
You know when you jump in a bath when you're an adult and it displaces quite a bit of water? I know as I've gotten older, it's almost like the bath overflows. Well, it may come as a shock to you what happened after these two got in the water in this pool. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, another fat joke is coming. Please strap yourselves in.
You can do it. How does it feel to be in a pool? Whoa, she did it.
Now that is a cheap joke, yes, but don't fucking think you're some mad dog or some crazy woke person because you watch this show and you like these two. You watch it, if you do, for one reason, morbid curiosity. All right, you want to watch how big and huge these ladies are. That's not being nice, that's not being respectful. You're just as bad as me. Oh my God, look at this. Tammy's boyfriend Jerry arrives. We're watching that.
There he is.
Well, that doesn't help with any stereotypes ever. This is probably a good time to mention that I've had an erection for this entire fucking video.
So, like, Jerry, I got some stuff that we need to talk about.
And what's that? You can tell me anything.
I am pansexual.
All right. There will be no jokes about her love affair for pans, food, etc. Hilarious fat joke. Now, I've said this before about pansexuality, and I got some fucking heat for it, all right? I said that pansexuality is not a thing. Pansexuals aren't real. It's not a real thing, okay? And I got some heat for that. People were really, really mad. I saw comments like, I used to like him, and then he said pansexuals weren't real. I don't know if that person who said that had that type of voice, but you know what I'm saying. Let's look at the definition of pansexuality. Pansexuality is a sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people regardless of their sex or gender identity. So you're bisexual. That's what you are. Stop making new words. Okay, this video right here is showing Tammy exercising. Now, I'm not gonna make fun of that because regardless of your size, you are welcome at the gym. If you're trying, it's marvelous. And people there are proud of you. If you see some giant, big, fat person or some super unfit person, whatever, walking into the gym, you are proud of them because it's good to see that they're actually trying. They're trying to make themselves live a longer life and be healthier. It's a marvelous thing to see. Well, at least that was going to be my opinion until I saw what she was using to help her exercise.
Come on, chop, chop.
I think every man who was watching this has had a lady have that reaction mid-hand job. Just like they would rather be walking on lava than grabbing onto your tiny little pork sword. It's quite demoralizing, to be honest.
Everybody's bent over backwards. It's rude.
No, what's rude is you keep running your mouth.
Bitch, don't try me like that.
Shut the for once.
Come on.
Every time I
You
went
got
to
the right
say
one.
you kept interrupting. So
Is that
shut
what
the
She's the one that's acting like a dummy.
How about you just shut up for
Why
once?
don't you get out that chair and make
Wheel, bitch.
Jesus Christ. Can I point out that Tammy is sitting in a wheelchair at this point, and Old Love just said, "Get up when I'm talking to you, you fucking big fuck." How fucking rude. In horrifying news, Tammy broke up with her original boyfriend. But in fantastic news, she continued the stereotype with another black dude. I think the reason that black guys seem to love real big white women is because they are the only ones with cocks big enough to make it past those ass cheeks.
My new boyfriend
Just came to visit me for the weekend.
If you get down to $2.99, I'm out of here. What? He don't like Tammy. He's got a fetish. Are you okay with him working out of your life if you're under 300 pounds?
Well, I mean, it's not like she's gonna chase him, is she? But I guess she is under threat from people coming after her just because of her size. That's not healthy. That's not what she needs right now. She needs to get out of all toxic relationships, people, food, the whole thing.
Today, I'm just gonna update y'all how my weight loss is going, and unfortunately, I had put on a bunch of weight. I had reached my goal at 550, and I'm back up to 596.
One of the easiest things to do when you lose weight is to put it back on. Not only does your body know where to store it, it has the fat cells there ready to go, but also once you finish a diet, you go straight back to your old eating habits and your old training habits. That's why when you make the change from being a big fat fucker and to try to get yourself back into a healthy lifestyle and try and live longer, you need to make a lifestyle change. I'm not saying you can't eat shitty foods. I do that, but I train every day. And then most of my diet is relatively healthy. You need to make that lifestyle change. Otherwise, you'll fall back to where you were.
I'm waiting on Dr. Proctor, and Tammy and Amy ain't saying a word. And you can tell when they know they're gonna get in trouble, because both of them shut up and shut down. Amy's got Michael for support, so I'm gonna go on a doctor's appointment with Tammy.
Things don't look good for Tammy. She now relies on oxygen wherever she goes, and that's obviously horrible. She caught COVID and that made it worse. And sure, signing up for the show probably gave her some cash, so she didn't have to pay for the surgery herself. But I genuinely think that this show, this fame, will be a lot more negative for her rather than positive in the long run. Tammy's in a terrible position, and her mother's already bought a burial plot for her. But look at the people that surround her. They're all giant. Obviously, they are living a life of gluttony and they're not doing anything about it. Like, it's got to be really, really tough. And I genuinely wish the best for Tammy. I really do. I hope she gets her shit together. Getting her to just eat healthy is not going to change a thing. She needs to drop the amount of calories she's eating. Yeah, sure, eat healthy, but eat a fuckload less. You don't need that much. And you need to eat that way for 3, 4, 5 years before you even start to get to a healthy norm. But this is the future for a lot of people because they're hearing the wrong messages about body size on social media. They're hearing that you can be big, fat, tubby, whatever, and you can still be happy. And yes, that's true. And you should always be respected by people. But you should not live a life of ginormousness just because it feels comfortable within you. Because yeah, we all love the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's going to lead you to an early grave. Tammy, I wish you all the best. Put down that fucking food. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick sticks. Doodle. Bye bye.